Whichever one you wanted to use.
Well, this one's lower.
Okay.
We're probably easier.
Okay, ready, John?
Yeah.
iTunes off. Turning on mics.
Are you playing the music before we do anything else?
No.
Okay. Hello, and we're on. Welcome to the first annual Three Amigos radio show, Halloween Spooktacular. Spooky. Today I'm joined, as always, by Matt. We need to talk about our relationship, Johnson. And special guest Jeremiah, Student Loans Crisp.
Hi.
It's going for extra spooky.
Oh man.
Wow.
Extra scary.
Maybe we shouldn't have
nicknames.
started off with the scariest thing there is.
It was It was a little too scary, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
This is annual. The first annual.
It is, yeah.
So join us next year.
For the last annual.
I'm afraid that maybe this is the last annual.
Oh no! Don't say it. It's too scary.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Halloween's Friday. We just thought we
Get with
would.
the times.
Wow.
Yeah, we would celebrate
right.
it. For any of you who want to watch the video later, Matt is a spooky skeleton,
I have dressed up for my radio broadcast.
and I'm a scary mummy.
I'm wearing a lot of Jeremiah's not anything.
No,
Jeremiah's just scary.
I'm just me.
Just be yourself. It's really hot in this face paint, by the way. It burns. I can't sweat, so I'm getting extra hot in this extra hot room. You live and you learn. Maybe next time I'll go as an Arctic creature and I'll just pack ice around me.
Or like a spooky surfer and just wear swim trunks.
I like it.
Like, what makes him spooky? I called him spooky. It's in his name.
It's right there. Can't you hear? So we do have a theme song that we're delivering in less than
optimal conditions.
but we really wanted to give you guys this theme song. So, John, are we ready to go? Are we done with this cold open?
I think so.
Okay.
Forgive us for what we're about to unleash.
It's pretty spooky, and it might be incredibly low quality, but we're doing it anyway. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Spooktacular.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
All right, and
Now I'm really scared.
yeah.
you guys.
I gotta go. We barricaded the door, right? Here, I'm gonna move this chair in the way.
That's a good idea.
John, the door opens out, not in.
Shh! I need the peace of mind.
The ghosts don't know that.
Yeah, we can trick them. They're not very smart.
We could trick him, or
Their brains are
we
ectoplasm.
could trick him, or we could treat him.
Ooh, we have two options. Tweet to us.
Oh, yes.
I'm at John Weinert1.
I'm at Matt from Alaska, and Jeremiah, you have a Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Let me look it up on air real quick.
It's at Navajo Wolf.
Oh, at Navajo Wolf, and my name is Jeremiah Crisp.
Yes,
On Twitter.
That is your name.
I've already got a couple tweets.
Wow, really?
Izzy Anderson tweeted to me, "Dat theme song is too spook for me."
Sorry. I hope we didn't scare you away.
And-
Come back. We
all our
won't
listeners.
play it again. I promise.
And Jared Burnham tweeted to me that intro and then a gif of Kramer from Seinfeld running away in fear.
Good. Be afraid.
So glad to hear it was having its desired effect.
Yeah, and sorry for its desired effect. I know things can get pretty spooky this time of year, and maybe you were hoping that we would help alleviate your fears, but no, We are your fears.
You sound like the 4chan on the internet.
The evil hacker.
Yeah,
The evil hacker 4chan.
Hacker 4chan.
Watch out. He'll hack you. He'll hack right into your bones.
Ooh.
Ooh. Spooky. Ugh. Also, this face skeleton makeup is all over my face, including my nose, which is very itchy right now. I can't.
Just kind of rub it on the microphone, like scratch it on the microphone a little.
I didn't actually do that because that would be irresponsible. But man, I really should have thought this through. I really
Wait,
didn't.
Do you want some of my
wipe it off?
My mummy bandages to like wipe it off?
Okay, now I'm crying because my nose itches. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, okay. Woo!
It's gonna get too hot. Your face mask is just gonna start melting.
Now there's tears and oh man, I am just a mess.
Oh man, you got like mascara running down.
It's because I couldn't itch. Okay.
Like your prom date stood you up at the spooky prom.
At the spooky prom.
At Monster High School.
It's because I have no body to go with.
Oh, because you're a skeleton.
Yeah.
I get it.
Why did the skeleton not go to the joke? I just know the punchline.
Because that would be horrifying if someone brought a skeleton to a school dance.
You would be ostracized forever.
I think that's the punchline to that joke.
Is that you have no friends because you brought a dead person to a dance? Ugh. I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be okay?
I just keep thinking that this show is an hour long and we're 7 minutes in, and I'm in my nose.
I think I have a used tissue in my pocket, Matt. If you want to wipe it off.
No, thanks, Jeremiah.
All right.
I appreciate the offer, though.
Oh, I don't.
Would you actually?
You don't.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Would you actually like some of these bandages? I actually don't think I want to wear them all for the entire hour either.
Wow, this why? I've dressed up as a skeleton. I'm uncomfortable for the show, and you're taking it off. You're taking off your stupid costume.
But I'm offering a freedom.
Honestly,
you can also take it off.
If that hadn't been wrapped around your head for the past half hour, I would consider taking some from you. But that toilet paper has been wrapped around your head for the last half hour.
It's not that bad.
Probably. John, I don't want it. But thanks you.
All right, well, fine, whatever.
Anyway.
I'll just put a mummy curse on you. Because I can do that.
I'll block it with my skeleton magic. I'll cast a spooky spell.
Ooh.
A shield. Anywho.
All right.
Happy Hallows Eve to all our listeners if you're into that kind of thing. If not, ignore what I just said. John, are you excited?
For what?
Oh, today. For Halloween, man.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Halloween it only gets worse as you grow old, I think. I'm not really old, so I can't really speak for anyone but myself. And I'm also not old, so I can't speak for the old.
You're a skeleton, though. Those are pretty old, aren't they?
I can speak for my fellow skeletons.
Yeah. Skeletons.
We don't enjoy Halloween. We don't like our culture being what's the word? Propagated?
Old.
Old.
Wait, someone is saying that the radio's cutting out.
The radio's cutting out.
And they can't hear. Oh,
That's
but it's
spooky experience.
But it's back now. It's back now.
It's probably your internet.
Spooky.
Probably their internet. I blame your internet. Who was it? Are they a liar?
I don't know.
You don't know who it was?
Well, I don't know if they're a liar. I mean, I don't think they lie.
I think they're a liar. Was it Jared?
No.
Was it Peter?
It was Izzy Anderson. She says she's not a liar. But then someone else just tweeted that it's not cutting out.
Oh!
So I don't know who to believe.
Oh, caught in your lie, Izzy. Sorry for peeking. I yelled it loud.
Don't yell into the microphone.
I tried to back away, but my voice, I have such a deep, powerful voice.
Your skeleton voice is too powerful.
Voice. I'll tone down on the spooky skeleton voice. I'll keep quiet as a mouse from now on.
Spooky mouse.
A spooky mouse.
Skeleton mouse.
A mouse's skeleton is now what I'm going as to this radio show. Not a human. because they're too loud. Darn humans.
They are. So do we want to get into the Wheel of Spook?
Uh-huh. As I promised last week, I made a promise to our listeners that I would make and bring the Wheel of Spook. And here it is. We're showing it to the camera. Here, give it to me. I'll spin it and it'll make a noise. You hear that? That's the sound of me not being a liar. Yeah, so we got the Wheel of Spook. We got some topics on it. Our topics that we have on here are Spooky Hallows Eve facts, Spooky Tale, I believe that word is favorite costume, Spooky Halloween memory, and then we just have one that says spook. I don't know, we ran out of ideas, so we wrote down spook.
We're gonna get spooked.
Maybe we'll yell.
Maybe
we won't.
Maybe we'll ruin the word spook forever.
Maybe we will overdo something like we've never done before.
We would never do that.
We would never overuse a joke.
Wait, would we ever run a joke in the ground? I can't imagine us doing that.
To be fair...
Shouts out to all our listeners.
Thanks for listening. To be fair, Spooktacular only comes once a year.
That's true. You gotta
You can deal with it for like the day of Spooktacular and like the couple shows before Spooktacular.
Are we just not calling it Halloween anymore?
No.
I guess just
this is no longer Halloween.
It's just Spooktacular.
What even is Halloween?
I don't know.
Now I feel bad because Isabella Anderson tweeted at me.
That she's not a liar?
She tweeted, "I do not appreciate that liar dig. I know it was for me. #hurt. I'm just trying to be a loyal listener." Crying emoticon.
Oh man. I think we.
Sorry, I'm sorry. That was the skeleton in me talking.
Wait. Matt, did you know that there's actually a skeleton in all of us?
There's also one on me right now, so I am double spooked.
You're
on the outside and on the
You're
inside.
sandwiched between two skeletons.
That's whoa, man. That's like basically what all life is.
You're a bone witch. Bones on the inside, bones on the outside.
Okay, I just got a tweet from my friend Jacob. Things you've said so far: 60% the word spooky, 40% other words. Shouts out, spooky. All right, moving on. There we go.
He's more spook than man.
You've made that joke before.
I like that joke.
It's a funny joke. Okay, do we want to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we
Can
go.
I spin it?
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
actually, yeah. We should.
Yeah,
he's the guest of honor. We should let him
spin this
spin
wheel.
it.
You'll want to put it as flat as possible because when I glued down the paper, it got very warped. It did half a turn and landed on.
Favorite costume.
What was that?
Favorite costume.
Favorite costume.
Favorite costume.
Thanks, John, for writing.
Who is 2XIJFAJ5KS5JYJH just tweeted to me, what even is Halloween? And Jared Burnham wants to know have we ever run a joke into the ground? Spook count 413 spooks spoken.
Man, we're getting creamed by our listeners here. This is not what was supposed to happen.
I'm ashamed to sit here in front of you.
And just repeat the word spook.
Spook, yeah.
That's what we should have done for an hour. Just said like spooky and like ghost and other Halloweeny things without talking. Anyway,
just with like no structure or narrative whatsoever. We're just saying like pumpkins, candy corn, black cats, and just that for an hour.
Anyway, the Wheel of Spook has landed on favorite costume. I don't know what was meant when you wrote this, John. Do you mean like the favoriteest costume that like I've personally worn or I've ever seen?
I figured it'd be kind of open-ended.
The idea.
Kind of open-ended, like.
Oh, what you mean is that you're indecisive.
No,
she can't decide. She keeps on looking.
What I mean is that I'm
from
leaving
left
it open.
To right.
I'm leaving it open for interpretation.
Please make up your mind. Sorry. You're making it up for attention? Is that what you said?
No, I said I'm leaving it open for interpretation.
Oh, I heard what I want to heard. Anyway, who should start with favorite costume? because I don't have any idea. Actually, the favoriteest costume that I ever wore as a child. Actually, I don't know if I was technically a child. I guess I was a child. I'm still a child. I think one
Your
time
inner child's a skeleton.
that's what the inner part means. The inner skeleton.
Yeah.
I think one time I dressed up as a dog. Like a friend had like a full blown dog costume from head to foot, and it had its tongue out, and it was like 3 sizes too small for me, and I thought it was really funny. It wasn't, but I was a kid and I thought it was funny. Nice. Or there was that time I dressed up as an ice ninja. That one also sticks in my mind.
Wait, an ice ninja?
Yes, an ice ninja.
That's
Wait, you don't know what an ice ninja is?
well.
I guess you're not from Alaska.
Do explain. Wait. Is that is that actually an Alaskan thing?
No.
Oh. Well, I thought maybe it was like a slang for like kids that thought they were cool or something, like jumping around in the
That
snow.
would be the dumbest slang for that.
There's
No.
there's mall ninja is a slang term.
Really?
Yeah. They're like the people who buy like those like over the top swords at like mall shops.
Okay, I'm familiar with the concept. Yes. No, it was like a store bought costume. But it had like, I don't know, like ninja-y like robes, and then a sword made of ice, and it was an ice ninja, or something to the effect of ice ninja. I felt pretty neato.
That is actually that's pretty neat.
I remember nobody like when we went to the treating of the tricks. I remember none of the adults really knew what I was, and at the same time, I didn't either really know what I was.
I'm an ice ninja.
All I knew was that I had a pretty sweet ice sword with me.
And really, what more do you need?
Yeah.
I ask you that, listeners.
What? Who is this person with the 2X sexy?
I don't know. I looked. I'm guessing I know them because I looked at their account and they're following. What?
Never mind.
Oh, because I looked at their account and they're following a bunch of people that went to my high school.
I'm gonna assume you know them.
I think I do because I know all those people that they're following. So I don't know who they are, but
Hey, thanks though.
This
must mean we've gained a listener.
or it's just someone that already was listening made a weird account to mess with us.
Yeah, that's
Spooky,
probably-
a spooky account.
Here we go again.
We need to stop. I'm sorry.
Do you guys have favorite costumes or such?
When I was like maybe 8 or 9, my mom made me a stormtrooper costume
Oh,
for Halloween.
was it sick?
It was the sickest.
It was the illest.
It was made out of like it was paper. It was like cardstock sort of,
Yeah.
and it was like cut out. So it was like all the pieces of the armor, and it was like strapped to my body. So
Okay.
I had like a chest piece, and I had like the armor things, and I had the helmet.
What's a stormtrooper?
Did you just say what's a storm?
Well, like our
From
listeners might not
Star
know what a
Wars. Sorry,
stormtrooper is.
sorry. I guess I wasn't clear. It was
I'm-
it was a Star Wars Imperial Stormtrooper.
Jeremiah, I appreciate the fact that you're looking out for our listeners
Well,
because somebody sure has to.
They could think it's like a soldier who like goes through clouds. I mean,
Well, I mean,
you never know.
I wish that your mom made that costume instead.
Me too. Ow.
Goes through clouds. Like a thunder warrior would be like
Yeah.
would be a synonym.
Yeah.
I mean, there
From Star Wars.
There were real stormtroopers, but they were Nazis.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
was not a Nazi for Halloween.
Your mom dressed you up as a Nazi. Here you go, John. What does this mean, Mom? Just put it on. The neighborhood's gonna love it. Man, why do we always talk about Nazis? Anyway, Jeremiah, your favorite costume.
So back in middle school, I had this friend named Nick. He was
Shouts out to Nick.
Yeah, he was kind of a bad kid,
Ooh.
and he had a lot of airsoft guns.
Oh.
And so I dressed up as a gorilla.
Like a guerrilla warrior, like GUE.
Yeah, but I had a real gorilla mask,
Oh.
but like with armor. So it was like a gorilla.
That's funny.
And then I was kind of bad too. But we
I can't imagine.
we went out and used the airsoft guns and tried to shoot kids' treat bags. Tried to shoot holes through their treat bags.
Oh my god!
We were hidden in the bushes with the guns.
So terrible.
It
What
is.
What if you hit the kids? kids?
I don't know what I was thinking, but
How old were you?
well, it's like middle school. So
Oh.
it's like 7th grade or 8th
Oh, middle
grade.
school? Oh, this
Yeah.
makes sense. Never mind. I'm not passing judgment. Everyone was terrible in middle school. Wow.
So
I'm glad we brought Jeremiah on.
that was an interesting costume.
Yeah,
Interesting year.
I liked the idea, and then it went to a dark place
the-
with shooting at kids.
Yeah. It didn't last very long.
Good. Your bad phase or shooting at kids?
Both.
Jeremiah's
Haven't shot
an
a
utter-
kid since.
I'm Jeremiah. I haven't shot kids in 1,097 days.
Oh, so brave, so brave. Do we want to spin the wheel again, or are we not relying totally on the wheel of spook? I'm asking you, John.
Yeah, let's spin it again.
We'll spin it again.
We should start chanting like spook, spook.
No. Okay, I'm gonna spin it this time. Oh boy, we landed on spooky tail. Okay,
Ooh.
I gotta queue up my spooky tale because I have. Honestly, there's only 2 that I had prepared. Here we go. My spooky tale. It's called "Don't Go to Sleep, Bro." He's like, "Don't go to sleep, bro." I'm like, "It's okay. I got this, bro." He goes, "No, bro. Don't go to sleep, bro." I laugh. I go to sleep. Then the monsters come. Now you read this. You are the monsters if you go to sleep, bro. Thank you very much. That was "Don't Go to Sleep, Bro." Wait. Oh. I read this. I'm gonna be monsters if I go to sleep.
You can't go to sleep, bro.
I can't go to sleep. Or
Well, you're already a
I
skeleton.
am already I am monsters.
Well, aren't humans the real monsters?
Nice. Social commentary. Let's get that in there.
Thanks.
I have a query. Because
A query?
a query. Is that not how you say query?
I thought it was query.
No, a quarry. A quarry is a thing where you get rocks.
No, I'm not saying
the
quarry.
target
Query.
of, a hunt. No, it's query.
Is it Curie?
No, it's not. What? No, it's query.
Query?
Yeah. Q-U.
Curry?
John, stop
Curry's
it.
good. I like curry.
John, I know you're doing this to annoy me. No, my query is,
Query.
stop it. Do you guys like candy corn? Because I hear that most people don't.
Wait, most
Or that
people-
it's divisive. I hear that it's divisive.
I'm absolutely 100% pro candy corn.
I like candy corn. Yeah.
I'm in the candy corn camp.
You candy corn kid?
I am. That's what they called me. I'd go around and
John the candy corn kid?
I'd throw candy corn at people who didn't like it. And I showed them.
Well, then this was a stupid topic because I also like candy corn. I was hoping one of us would be adamant in their hate for candy corn.
Tweet to us if you don't like candy corn.
Tell me
I
why.
have another story involves candy corn.
Did you
and my
did you
grandpa.
throw did you throw candy corn at your grandpa?
No. So my Jewish grandpa, he has a bunch of old candy corn
Oh yeah.
that he's had maybe like since the 90s. But every year he takes that box out of old candy corn and lets us all have one piece. And it's like eating a pebble.
Why do you eat it?
I don't know. It's like It's like a weird tradition.
You only get one piece. You don't want to turn that down.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this gonna be something that you pass on to your kids?
Like the same
Like you
bag.
take-
If we
you
don't
take
run
the-
out, yeah.
Well, how much is left?
Probably a lot.
I would assume a lot. If you only get one every year for 20 years. Only 90s kids remember that though.
The 90s?
The 90s. Ah! Jared Burnham tweets at us. I hate candy corn. I've got a quarry to settle with you two. Tell us why.
Does he mean a quarrel?
No.
Oh, and-
he's making fun of me.
Oh, and then he had a photo.
View photo.
But
What is that?
it's
It looks like a rock golem.
it's a rock person from the popular video game League of the Ancients 2.
Is that an actual game? Because that sounds like a game that you just made up.
It's not a game. It's It's from the
League of Legends?
Never mind. No one will think
Is it
that's
from-
funny.
is it
None
from-
of our listeners will think that's funny.
Well, see, I don't get it, and I usually think you're funny.
It's Dota. It's Dota 2. It's from Dota 2.
Oh,
But I was making
never
a
mind.
joke
Don't talk about
it.
Dota 2. Stop.
Yeah, that's why I was retracting it.
Stop. Okay, my friend Paul tweeted at me. I do not like candy corn. Way too sweet. Way too sweet, he says. To which I respond, the name is candy corn, Paul. Candy is the part I was emphasizing. Sweet.
Yeah, we're not talking about corn.
I don't. Yeah. You sweet hater. Just go eat your regular corn. Get away from me, you healthy person. Do you guys think that it's too sweet?
It's candy. I mean, you just eat like a couple pieces.
Yeah, I can see where like.
I mean, I wouldn't eat it like in place of regular
Has Paul
corn.
tried sugar-free candy corn?
Is there such a thing as sugar-free candy corn?
Maybe.
What
I'm sure
would
there is.
What would remain? I'm pretty sure.
The shape.
It's just a piece of corn.
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere recently that candy corn is like just it's only sugar.
Yeah.
Like that's the only ingredient.
That's what it is. Well, you know what are really good are the pumpkins that are made out of the same stuff as candy corn.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Because it's like
Oh, I know what you're
they're bigger, and so it's like each individual one is the size of like 3 candy corn. So it's like you take a hit of it, and it's like it's like getting punched in the face with
Did you
sugar.
say to get a hit.
Yeah, you just like throw it in your mouth and chomp on it. It's like
Okay.
it's like getting punched in the face with
with
sugar.
with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah.
Do we want to spin the wheel again?
Yeah.
John, how about you spin the wheel?
Yeah. I'll
pass it over
spin
to you.
the wheel.
Don't land on something stupid though.
Spook!
Spin it again.
Spooky tale.
Oh man.
I'll read a spooky tale.
Do you have one prepared? Or
I have one, yeah.
Oh, good because the other one I have
Alright.
is very short.
This one is called Lenin Statue.
Oh.
Man and wife work in glorious Soviet tractor factory. One day they get tired from building communism, so go into city to stand in bread line. They hire babysitter to watch over children for night. Babysitter left with children in proud Soviet home. Tells parents will take good care. Father get call from babysitter after a few hours. Babysitter tell father that children reading Marx like good Soviets, but the room is drafty because there are no windows. Asks father if okay to move children to parents' room to read Marx. Father says okay, but babysitter have one final request. She asks if can cover up Lenin's statue in the room because it is frightening her. Father drop phone, should have worn gloves. Then tell babysitter, take children and get out of house. We do not have Lenin statue. Mother and father race home to find KGB at house. KGB arrest babysitter for finding Lenin statue frightening, then arrest parents for not having Lenin statue. Such is life in Moscow.
That was wonderful. I forgot you were going to read that one.
Yeah.
How could I forget such a harrowing tale of a family living life in Soviet Russia?
Mm-hmm.
The classic story of Soviet life.
Also, should we explain the joke?
Yeah, sure.
That's sort of it's a parody of a they're called creepypastas. They're like, scary stories shared on the internet, and it's a common one about someone seeing a clown statue and being scared. And they're like, we don't have a clown statue, and then that meant it was a real clown.
Who was gonna kill?
Yeah,
Murder.
and they freak out. So that's a parody of it.
Better version, really.
I like it.
I felt so many emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So many emotions. Pride in glorious communism.
Matt, your face paint's slowly
Oh.
melting down your face.
Okay.
I'm only getting spookier.
I think the mystery Twitter account is I believe Steven Snellgrove.
Wow, that is quite a name. That's a cool name.
Yeah, isn't it? Who's one of my friends from high school.
Cool. Shouts
So
out.
I figured it out. Also, he tweeted a while ago, you dressed up as a nice ninja,
Yeah.
and then nice ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
read
then
that one.
just now he tweeted, I don't think that's funny. So thanks, Steven.
Well, was it supposed to be funny?
don't know.
We're not a funny. This isn't a comedy channel.
This is it's scary.
Yeah, but hey, if you're laughing, stop laughing. This is a time for terror, screams.
Don't look out your window. Because there might be someone there.
There might be. You never know.
Joe Berm tweeted me that was a really good half-hearted Russian accent.
You started out not being in a Russian accent,
Well,
and slowly got more into character.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because if I wasn't sure if I could pull it off.
You did okay.
Yeah,
You should have committed.
I should have. If I read another one, I'll. Oh yeah.
Who says you're reading another one?
Oh, I said if I do.
What is this?
Also, Jared tweeted that was the by far the worst costume I've ever worn outside. And there he is, as Harry Potter.
I want to know what's standing next to him.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know who that is
Or what that is.
or what they're dressed as.
It's a person with a white face paint and an afro.
And they're giving the Vulcan salute, the two fingers spread apart thing. I don't understand anything that's going on with that costume.
It's a good picture.
Maybe you know what? I bet he went as mystery. He went as the abstract concept of mystery.
Of mystery. That's good.
And so the fact that we're asking questions means it works.
Wait.
What? We don't have time to wait.
Oh. Apparently I was confused in looking at the picture. Jared just sent me a message. He's actually, that's his cousin is Harry Potter. Who I have to say looks remarkably like you, Jared. So, I'm sorry. and it was actually Jared as the mystery thing.
Well, Jared, what was it?
Yeah,
what are you?
I'm very confused. I would like to know.
Can we hold that up to the camera?
Yeah.
Now, please.
Yeah, I'm on it, man. Okay.
In the mean.
Should we spin?
Yeah. Let's. You spin again. It's your turn.
All right.
Don't land on something dumb. Make it a good one.
On the line.
It's on the line between spook and favorite costume. I say spin again.
Spin the opposite way.
Yeah. Oh, yay. I was hoping you'd land on that one. Well done, Jeremiah.
Spooky Halloween memory.
Spooky Halloween memory. John, we're starting with you.
All right. So, one year when I was a wee lad of, like 10 maybe, 11. I don't know, somewhere around there. Oh, that was.
Wow. I'm sorry.
You skeleton over there.
I shouldn't do that on air.
Popping his bones. So for Halloween that year, I dressed as a clown. And I scared a small child.
On purpose?
No.
Or because your costume was so authentic?
I don't know, because I was
Or is it
walking.
because you're just a scary guy?
Oh, it's probably that.
You're very intimidating in person.
I was walking along with my mom, because I'm a kid. And I think we were at like a strip mall or something. Or was it like a mall?
You were dressed up at a mall?
Yeah, do they not do that in Alaska?
I don't think they do that anywhere.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Like you can go
Yeah,
trick or treating at malls.
I'm not familiar with that either, John.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
I don't know about that.
It's a thing.
For you, it might be.
Tweet to me if that's a thing, please. It's a thing. Anyway, so we were at a mall, trick or treating, and we're walking along, and I think it was a little girl saw me and just started crying.
Well, yeah, because she went to the mall looking for a good time and saw a creepy guy in a clown costume. Well, I mean, come on. Clowns are either associated with good times or terrible, terrible, frightening times. Very odd.
Yeah.
But that was a spooky Halloween memory for me when I accidentally scared a small child
And now here we
with
are,
my costume.
10 years later, scaring people on the air.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, what's yours?
Boo.
Oh,
Boo!
I didn't
Oh,
think
gotcha.
of one. Come back to me.
Okay, I'll go. Does this memory have to be spooky?
No, it just has to do with Halloween.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought by spooky we just meant pertaining to the holiday of Halloween.
Yeah, spooky really has no meaning anymore.
No, it's gone to the point where it has no meaning. Okay,
It's just a word.
I have like two-ish. there was this one time where my sister and I dressed up as shouts out to my sister if you're listening. We went as like 80s hair metal to a local hockey game. I think that's a thing that happens in Alaska that I'm sure doesn't happen down here. and we got burritos and it was a swell time. And I felt pretty glamorous. I was in like really tight pants. I had scarves tied like around my arm like they did back in the day. They were very bright colors. I had a really long wig. It was a good time. If you've never been in an 80s hair metal band, try it out. Maybe you'll find that missing part of you. Also, there's that time every year where my parents turn off all the lights and we hope nobody comes to our house. The funny thing about Halloween in Alaska, or like trick-or-treating, is that by the time Halloween rolls around, there's already snow on the ground and it's already really cold. So I also remember whenever we would go trick-or-treating, we would be in like one of our parents' cars, and then they would drive us house to house because it was cold, and then we just get out at the end of the driveway and run in and get candy, and then get back in the car.
Would you have lots of costumes that you can't see because it's under like a heavy coat?
Parkas,
Yeah.
No, you just kind of had to deal with it. We don't grow cowards in Alaska. We grow tough souls.
Okay.
That's not true. There's cowards in Alaska. Just
you-
look at me. Self-deprecating.
You beat me to it.
Aha! Hey. Ouch. Jeremiah, you got one yet?
When I was a kid, like around 4, I went as Van Gogh,
Wow.
but I had
4?
but I had a fake ear and blood on a what's it called? On a like one of those
a palette.
on a
Paint
palette.
palette.
Yeah. So I remember that was a kind of a cool costume. I think my mom made it for me.
I was gonna say, wow, 4 years old and knowing as Van Gogh.
I was into art.
Were you really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, hey, Van Gogh's my favorite artist, so shouts out to Vincent Van Gogh. You're very dead. Spooky.
Do we know
Hey, I
that?
bet
Do
he's-
we know that?
Oh, I bet he's a skeleton right now.
Oh yeah, he has that cool.
Hey.
He has that cool painting of a skeleton smoking.
Hey,
It's-
Vincent.
it's
we
actually
have,
pretty cool.
We have something in common. We're both skeletons right now.
That actually, your mention of a costume reminded me of actually one of my favorite costumes that I had. When I was, it was sort of similarly weird. I think mine was a little weirder than yours, and less impressive. When I was 12, I wanted to dress up and did successfully dress up as Admiral Horatio Nelson, the British naval hero of the Napoleonic Wars.
What?
I don't know why.
Why couldn't you just be a regular 12-year-old?
I don't know.
Don?
I don't know. But that was and yeah. So I had
How did you do that?
I had like a big blue dress shirt.
Yeah.
And my mom made a bunch of ribbons.
Yeah.
Or made like medals out of like ribbon and cardboard and taped and glued them on. And Nelson also was missing an arm and an eye.
Oh.
So like I pinned up one of the sleeves and put a bunch of like lace or whatever, on the end. And then I made and by eye I mean my mom made an eye patch and a big one of those naval hats. It's called a bicorn.
Oh, like Captain Crunch.
Yeah, like that. And then I walked around and.
Yeah, let's reduce all of naval history to Captain Crunch.
Well, no, it's accurate.
No,
Are you disparaging the good captain?
No. The good captain. How were you supposed to be? I guess with the arm and the eye.
Like, how am I specifically him?
Yeah, like, did you also have a thing that says, "Hi, my name is
No, I
Sir
think-
Admiral Nelson"?
I think I just let people assume I was a pirate, and then just
The disappointment of people saying, "Oh, aren't you a good little pirate?"
yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty funny.
So I got a few tweets also. Steven Snellgrove and Izzy Anderson both tweeted that is in fact a thing.
Well, aren't they both also from Gladstone, where you're from?
Izzy isn't,
Okay.
but yeah. So it's a thing, at least in Oregon.
Well, Oregon is a weird place for weird people.
Yeah.
Shout out to our listeners
Like
who are
90%
almost
of which.
exclusively Oregonians.
Also,
Oregonians.
Also, Jared tweeted or explained the
the mystery?
Explained the mystery. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Okay. So he actually tweeted to me, but he used like a Twitter like extension program that let him like
That's a
use
very odd thing.
more than 140 characters.
What?
Well, because if you actually want to tell a story, then
Then don't use Twitter.
I guess.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I really wanted to wear that black cloak, and somebody had bought me some zombie face paint. A different person told me that it would look like flesh if I had to gel it into my face. By the time I had the costume on, I realized that it was really, really stupid. So I decided to go full ham and put on my afro to complement the absurdity. I can't explain the Vulcan salute. I think I was just a dork.
Wow. That's a good Halloween tale.
That is a good story,
Hey,
Jared.
we need to get Jared on this show.
We do, yeah.
He goes to school in Oklahoma.
He does go to school in Oklahoma.
Jared, no.
And they're the same kind of it's like the same kind of private school, so
Yeah.
they have the same schedule as
Yeah.
us too.
Maybe we'll figure something out with Skype or something.
Yeah,
If we can get anything in this building working.
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see,
see.
Jared.
There's,
We want you on.
Paper from 2005 will help you.
Yeah, we
set up.
found a list of instructions for like broadcasting sports, and at the top it says revised 22nd of February 2005. That's
They're keeping up with the times.
I guess the world of sports broadcasting hasn't changed much in 9 years.
I mean, sports are sports, you know.
Sports is sports.
It's not like they invented a new sport.
Hey, speaking of sports, I hear the San Francisco Giants won the baseball thing.
Oh, good for them.
Good for them.
I always
So, Halloween.
I always liked Eli Manning
Who? I get it. He plays football.
for the New York Giants.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't even know that.
That's my mom's favorite football team.
I bet your dad is mad. I don't think I'm pretty sure he doesn't like the Giants. He brings it up in class. Because they beat the Pirates, which were his favorite team.
Oh, okay. Who hasn't beaten the Pirates? That's like the little I know about baseball is that the Pirates aren't
suck.
very good.
Anyway, let's
Sorry,
move on
Dad,
from
if you're
sports.
listening to this.
Let's move on from sports
Yeah.
because we're venturing into uncharted waters
Yeah,
for Matt Johnson over here.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with where things are going right now.
What do I have written down? I have written down as possible ideas. Talk about things that scare us. Mirrors, spiders, grades, my bank account. I'm such a joker. I leave little jokes for myself.
Things that scare me. My teeth falling out.
Wow.
That's like I don't know. That's like a real.
Wow.
Like I've had bad dreams about that.
Huh. Yeah. I mean,
Just for some reason that is just an utterly horrific.
do you take good care of your teeth?
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's related to underlying anxieties and guilt that I don't take care of my teeth well enough.
I bet that's exactly what that is. Yeah, on here I wrote down mirrors. If I look into like a mirror for too long, I kind of get freaked out. I don't know what it is about mirrors, but especially at night, they spook me out.
They're kind of scary.
Yeah. Well, also, so at my house where I grew up, in our bathroom there's a mirror and there's a window on the other side of the mirror.
Oh no!
And I'd always be scared that I'd like look in the mirror and see something in the window.
And then you turn around and nothing would be there.
Yeah.
And then we'd go to the theme song, list the credits, the director, and cut. That's a
Ooh.
wrap.
All right, let's make it.
We
All right.
just filmed a horror movie.
Good job, everyone.
Thanks everybody.
All right.
You'll get your paychecks now. My friend Jacob tweeted at me, when I was 4, I went trick-or-treating as a crayon. Jacob, what color? Anyway, Jeremiah, what are you afraid of?
Lots of things.
Well, let's pick your favorite.
I don't like spiders.
Yeah, oof.
Really?
That one almost made the top of my list.
Yeah, I really don't like spiders. Let's see. Come back to me, Matt.
You keep making me come back to you.
So cagey, Jeremiah.
Well,
Come on.
I gotta think.
All right.
Think.
Spiders.
I'm a deep thinker.
Yeah, you are a deep thinker. And that's not a joke. You probably. I don't know. I don't know what goes on in your brain. I'm not going to talk
Pretty
for
much
you.
nothing. Just daydreaming.
You draw a lot.
I'm usually in La La Land most of the
You
time.
draw a
yeah.
lot when we're in class together.
Yeah.
You're a good drawer, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I like your drawings. You were drawing faces today, and they look pretty neato.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Well,
You're
I
welcome.
like your drawings more than Matt likes them.
Hey, this isn't a competition.
Yeah, well, I just made it one.
That's a good point, John. The thing with spiders is that I have brief moments of utter braveness.
If you're like, whatever, it's just a spider, I got this.
Yeah, and like I can just kill it. But then there are other times where it's like, Actually, I was in the drive-thru at a fast food joint, and I looked on my windshield and there was a spider crawling on it, and he started crawling around towards my open driver's seat window, and like I was about to pull up to the person to give them my money, so I didn't want to close the window, but I wanted to close the window because this spider is coming right towards me. Luckily, the people in front of me were taking a very long time giving them their money, and so I saw the spider come over the edge, and then right when he was kind of in the crevice where the window goes, I rolled it up and squished him to death.
Smashed him.
And I
Nice.
smashed him.
That's like in Star Wars
Yeah.
when he kills the Rancor.
Yeah. And then
with the door.
I rolled it down and back up and down and back up to make sure that he was dead. He was pretty dead. It was kind of gross, actually.
Star Wars.
Stop. You know what Star Wars is. Stop saying that. Stop making us explain Star Wars.
Not all our listeners might know what Star Wars is. He's got a
Fucking
good
watch
point.
Star Wars. Come on.
I'm looking out for the good of these people.
The color of crayon that Jacob went as was neon carrot. What a color. Neon carrot. That's a very specific. That sounds like a Crayola color, actually.
It does, yeah.
Why don't they just call
Well,
things orange?
Wait, was he a Crayola crayon or was he a Rose Art crayon?
I wonder if it was an off-brand.
Rose Art crayon, yeah.
Like not even one of those that just a costume company put out.
Unlabeled.
Unlabeled. Wait,
Oh,
wait. Oh no. I thought he answered me, but that didn't happen.
like it's Crayona.
Crayona. That'd be pretty. My favorite singer, Crayona.
Crayona.
She's so crazy.
She's cray.
Do we wanna? Well, you wanna spin the? I'm gonna spin the wheel. I'm gonna spin
Let's
the
spin the
wheel
wheel
of spook.
Let's spook
We
the
still
wheel.
have the untouched Spooky Hallows Eve facts that I
That's
want to get
true.
into. I might just cheat and make it stop there. Okay, that was the same one we just did. Oh dang it, Spooky Tale. Hold on.
Whoa, wait.
Oh, look at that.
It's spooky.
Forces of
It's
nature.
haunted.
Oh, it just went to Spooky Hallows Eve fact. So I have written down some Spooky Hallows Eve's facts. So here's the first one. Jack-o'-lanterns used to be carved from turnips.
That's true. I knew that.
There we go. That was Hallows Eve facts. I got another one.
I feel fulfilled.
Have you been learned
I can
today?
move on with my life.
Everything I ever wanted to know about Halloween.
I wrote this next one down because I thought it was really a funny juxtaposition. Orange and black are Halloween colors because orange is associated with the fall harvest, and black is associated with darkness and death.
Oh.
Thanks, Internet. Couldn't figure that one out. Anyway, those are Spooky Hallows Eve's facts, everybody. I also, unless John, you have something you'd like to talk about. That sounds like a resounding no.
I don't think so. Well, unless
good. Because I have, actually, a slightly true-to-life scary story.
Ooh.
He didn't know either.
So, I live in a on-campus house. I lived there last year. I live in a different room this year, in the basement, the spooky basement. But a month or so ago, I learned that in my house, there was a student 20 or so years ago who died. He had a heart attack and died
In the house?
in our house. And then a friend of mine told me this. It was like their uncle's roommate or something like that. And so I was like, hey, you should figure out what room they lived in. And so she got back to me, and she was like, it was in the basement. And at that point,
Which is the creepiest room to die in.
well, the thing is, there's two bedrooms down there. So I was like, okay, well, my chances of it being my room are now 50-50. I don't like them odds when it comes to dead folk. And so then she was like, yeah, and it was a 2-person room. Now, these were older times, so the room I'm in now is a 3-person room, and the other room in the basement would not hold 2 people. So a person died in my room. In the closet, actually. They said it was in the closet. A person died.
Is he still there?
No,
Is he like a ghost?
I don't think so. I mean, I sleep there and I haven't been spooked, and I sleep pretty soundly.
That's
Is
because
there a
he's
skeleton in the closet?
Ooh.
I haven't looked for any skeletons. I mean, my clothes are in there. Maybe I'll rifle through my clothes.
Yeah, you just gotta
Shake
get
them out.
checked.
Make sure there's not a skeleton hiding in there.
So Annette Crota
Yeah, I was
tweeted
about
to
to
us,
say.
I've trick-or-treated dressed up as a tree multiple times. I really liked being a tree.
Hey, there's a lot of honor in trees.
That's true.
They give and give.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take anything. I mean,
Except nutrients and water.
and valuable realty space.
Yeah, and carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
But I guess we want them to take that.
I reverse my opinion on trees. Trees are the worst. Where do you get off?
We once had a pear tree.
Did you ever put a partridge in it? Just kidding. Wrong holiday.
No.
Come back for the Christmas Spooktacular, everybody.
All the holidays are spooktaculars now.
The Valentine's Day Spooktacular. Just kidding. That's not. We're not actually doing that.
So, I don't know how to. I think this is kind of interesting. In Annette's tweet, she mentioned that she trick or treated.
Oh,
and
tricker.
I just realized that's like how we talk.
Tricker.
Trick or treated.
Not trick or treat.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just occurred to me that's how we talk, but it just seems weird to see it actually typed that way. But that is how we all say it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. You say it
I-
trick or.
trick
A lot
or
of things
treated.
are like that, actually.
Yeah.
It's funny. Words are funny, everyone. That was a lot of dead air time. I'm talking so that there's not dead air time. John, say something.
It's not dead air time. It's
Ooh.
undead air time. Ooh. Also, hopefully no one just heard me burping in the microphone there.
John, it's a microphone. Its job is to hear things. They probably heard you. If you didn't want to be heard, you shouldn't have done it into a microphone.
Well, I didn't. I was leaning in to talk, and then I burped, and I was like, "Oh no, is this really happening right now?"
Is it like a nightmare, would you
It
say?
is, yeah. Nightmare in K Fox.
Nightmare. That would be a funny movie. I'd watch that movie.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, let's make a movie.
Just kidding.
Let's
We're
make
making
a
movie
movie.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Still no YouTube channel, by the way.
It's on a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Kickstarter, you can find
Ooh.
it.
You can find our movie Nightmare in K-Fox on Kickstarter. Our first goal is $10,000 just to secure the rights to the building.
You get a T-shirt if you submit that.
What else? I have other. Right quick, since this is the time of year. Well, okay, one of the many times of years. Candy. It's oftentimes when kids dress up, they get candy. So I was thinking, what are your guys' favorite candies? Reese's would be my answer, and usually the correct answer.
I'm a big fan of the Kit Kats.
Oh.
I like 100 Grands as well a lot. Those
Those just make me wish I had like $100,000, so I stay away from them.
Kit Kats just wish I have a break, but I have to keep working. Are those for tree costumes?
No.
Or-
Annette Crota tweeted at us, well, once again, my cousin dressed up as a potted plant just because.
Oh,
Why not? And then it's a picture of a whole bunch of potted plants.
I did that.
And only one of them looks slightly off, and I assume it's that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
There's a
actually have
shoe.
noticed
Yeah,
that
and
if I
there's a
didn't.
shoe.
If I didn't know, I wouldn't have noticed that. I dressed up as a potted plant freshman year of high school. I was in the band that played during like football games.
Oh, not the cool, like, guitar band.
No.
Okay.
No, I was not.
Wait.
I was not cool.
Wait, what did you play?
Tenor saxophone.
I don't think I knew this. Do you still play the tenor saxophone?
No.
Could you try for me?
At jazz clubs, you see John there
Yeah.
jamming
yeah.
away.
Just with his fedora,
Oh
his
yeah.
sunglasses.
JW Smooth Keys is what they call me.
I thought that was your hacker name.
Shh. We're gonna tell people about that. Got the. No, but I dressed up. because we had a game that we were playing on, but it was either on Halloween or it was like the night before Halloween, so everyone dressed up, and I dressed up as a potted plant. And it being, early high school, everyone was like, "Oh, you're a pot plant?" And I was like, "No, I'm a potted plant."
And then they were like, "Oh, you're a pot plant?"
Yeah.
And then
And freshman year me wasn't very good at like taking a joke that wasn't the kind of joke I was trying to make. So I just get frustrated. Like, no, it's silly because I'm a potted plant. I'm not a pot plant. Stop it.
Jared Burnham, I think maybe because I mentioned my grandpa was Jewish, thinking I might know Jewish, but I don't, sent me a message on Twitter in Jewish. Jared, I wish I could read that.
Is that
Hebrew? Gone.
Yeah, it might be Yiddish.
Do people still speak Hebrew? No, it couldn't be Hebrew
Yeah.
because Hebrew is a different alphabet.
But can you transliterate it in English?
I don't know.
Maybe
I'm not a Jewish expert, guys.
Maybe it's Yiddish. Jewish isn't a language.
No, I meant culture. Am I being racist?
I don't.
I hope not. Tweet at me if I'm being racist. Let me know.
So Ivy Waltshoe just tweeted to me that 100 grands are old people candy.
Yes, that's also true.
Yeah,
You're an old person.
I am an old person.
You dressed up as a mummy for Halloween.
They're about as old. That's about as old as you can get.
You're literally thousands of years old. No, I'm kidding, John. You're young at heart. Although that is a way that people describe old people.
Is what?
Young at heart.
Oh, I'm not young at heart. I'm young in body. I'm 20 years old.
Dear. Wow, it's 9:57.
Yeah, this was
the fastest show.
The theme really helped.
I don't think it was the theme. I'm gonna see if.
Wait, are you leaving?
No. I was seeing if the guy Brandon behind us, who was on the show behind us, was here.
Oh yeah.
He's not. So we can go over
All right.
because
We'll see if
nobody's
anyone-
monitoring this radio station. Because this isn't a radio station.
We can do whatever we want.
We really could. Shout out to Victor Kraus, station manager here at K-Fox.
Careful what you're gonna say.
No, just kidding. He doesn't listen to us.
I don't. Yeah, probably not.
To be fair, I don't listen to him.
Yeah, I did some.
I did one time.
and it was entertaining.
Yeah,
but
he's
I
pretty
don't.
entertaining.
I don't got time for that.
No, I'm a busy man. John, you've been a busy man.
I have been a busy man the last couple days.
Yeah, I don't envy you.
Me neither, Matt.
That's a bummer because you are you.
Don't remind me.
I have the choice of not being you.
Do you have the choice though? Because the
John,
choice implies that it's able for you to be me.
I'm sure if I wanted to, I could beat you. It doesn't
Wait,
seem that hard.
Beat me or be me?
Be you. I could beat you too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I got my.
You got your skeleton.
magic.
Yeah. I'm susceptible to fire.
Is that what skeletons do?
I don't
They
know.
shoot fire?
I don't know, but I'm just saying that as a mummy, I have a really major weakness.
Oh, because you can burn. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, a skeleton would be a hard thing to.
You bludgeoning
I mean, maybe not.
weapons are
I don't
effective.
have anything to hold me together.
It's magic, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
So if I had like some sort of, well, I guess that's holding me together too, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, we're
Hoist.
also we're human beings, and there's actually no magic involved in how we're held together. But now I'm ruining the illusion.
I know they're gonna. Don't let them know.
I'm sorry.
You've ruined Spookmas.
I've ruined the Spooktacular.
Yeah.
What a day. What a day of days. Do you want to end on time though? I kind of do.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
This face paint is
I'll still be here though. You guys can leave.
Which is Jeremiah, which is.
holding down the fort until next week.
Welcome to the Jeremiah Show.
All right. So if anyone has anything last. But Jeremiah, are you getting a show?
This is the Jeremiah Show at 10 o'clock. I'm Jeremiah Chris. Thanks for listening.
On NPR, National Public
Your
Radio.
voice got really high. I've never heard your voice go
Thanks
that.
for listening, guys.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should bring a helium balloon in sometime.
Oh yeah. Actually, Spencer was saying that we should do that.
Let's do that next week.
Okay.
And you want to get Spencer as a guest? See if he wants to, or oh no, he can't.
Is he busy?
He might be. I'll talk to him.
Okay. If not, we'll just make helium voices, and he can wish he was there. We're exclusive now. Is that a witch laugh?
That was my witch laugh.
That's a pretty
it's...
good witch laugh. I knew
Thanks.
exactly what it was.
Oh, thanks.
Good job.
Good job. All right.
Well,
So you guys ready to close up shop for another year? Let's.
Oh, you mean for the spook? I thought you meant the show was over.
Yeah, we're done.
Halloween.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
be
So, the sun's rising. The skeletons need to go back to their graves and.
the mummies back to their pyramids.
Yeah.
Shake the sand out their boots.
Yeah.
Cause deserts. Desserts.
All right. So, thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the first annual Three Amigos radio show, Spooktacular. We'll catch you next week when we apparently inhale helium and laugh at things. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Are we in it? Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I forgot how to do this. How'd I do, guys?
You did good.
You did really
You did
good,
good.
man.
That's fun. That was actually very fun.